Hello everybody, I'm here today to my March book haul, and I'm quite embarrassed. Last month I purchased 26 books, and I somehow was able to top that this month. I purchased 33 books in the month of March. Mostly all of the books I purchased this month were secondhand books that were purchased at either thrift books, thrift stores, or at book sales. Just like last month, since I have so many books, I'm going to run rather quickly through the list because I don't want this video to go on for forever. The first book I have to show you is a book written by a booktuber. It is The Big Summer by Jamie B. Laurie. I will leave the link to his channel in the description below. This is a story about a character named William who's kind of going through a rough time, so he creates a to-do list for the summer to reinvent himself. So him and his aunt move to the seaside city in New Jersey where he attempts to complete this to-do list. The next book I have to show you is Panic by Lauren Oliver, and I'm sure you've seen this book before. It is all over BookTube, and I was not that pleased with it. I got like 30 pages in and I just stopped. I think I'm gonna set this book down for a while and hopefully pick it back up later. The next book I picked up was Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. I actually picked up 2 copies of these because I'm giving one of them away. You can click on the cover now. I will leave an annotation where you can watch the video about the giveaway. The giveaway runs till April 11th. I've only heard great things about this story, and since it's by Rainbow Rowell, I'm sure it won't disappoint. Then one day this month I was roaming around my local Goodwill and I found a paperback copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, but after picking this up I realized, I really want to own the entire series. I read the series a long time ago as a kid, but I never owned copies for myself, so I logged on to Thrift Books. Thrift Books was running a sale though. It was buy 5 get 1 free, so I ended up getting the entire series in hardback for only $17, which is crazy to think about. I'm sure all of you know what books are included in the Harry Potter series, but I'll run through them anyways. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, second being Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, third being Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, fourth being Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, fifth being this monster, Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, which I'm pretty sure retails for 30 bucks. So I got the entire series for less than this one book retails. Sixth being Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and last but certainly not least is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So since that sale on Thrift Books was so awesome, I ended up picking up a couple extra books that were on my Amazon wishlist that I've been wanting to read for quite a while. The first book being The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. I do not know much about this book. I saw it over on Witty Novels. Whitney was talking about how Tahara Mafi and Ransom Riggs were talking so highly about it, and I think both of them are awesome, so I definitely thought this was worth checking out. And then I picked up It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. I remember seeing the film a few years back, and I remember really enjoying the story, so I think this is definitely worth a read. And then I picked up What They Always Tell Us by Martin Wilson. I really do not know anything about this story. I just read the synopsis on Thrift Books, and it sounded quite interesting, and the cover looked kind of cool, so, I picked it up. And then after that, I added Everybody Sees the Ants by A.S. King to my cart. Again, I do not know much about this story. I just heard a lot about it on BookTube. I know A.S. King has written some really good coming-of-age novels, so I'm definitely interested in checking this one out. The final book I purchased on Thrift Books this month was Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. I believe this story follows Amy and Roger as they travel cross-country. I think Amy is afraid to drive because someone she knew got in a car accident, so Roger drives her cross-country. And I think they might fall in love in the story. I will find out. It looks really interesting though. Then this month I was down in the suburbs of Atlanta where I used to live, and I visited one of my old favorite bookstores. It is Read It Again. It's in Dunwoody, Georgia, so if you're ever down there or you live down there, you should definitely check them out. It is a bookstore that sells new and used books, and it is awesome. The first book I picked up there was Grace, Gold, and Glory by Gabby Douglas. Gabby Douglas was an Olympic gold medalist at the 2012 London Olympics, and I believe this is just a memoir about her career and about her time at the Olympics. While I was there, I ended up picking up 2 more young adult novels. The first being Kissing in the Rain by Kevin Brooks. I love Kevin Brooks. His novel Black Rabbit Summer was kind of the book that got me into reading, so I'm definitely interested in checking out more novels by him. And then I picked up Stupid Fast by Jeff Herbeck. I did not know anything about this book when I purchased it. I remember just seeing it on my Amazon books you might like to purchase section, and with my credit that I had at the store, it ended up being $2, so I thought it was definitely worth a read. The final place I purchased books this month was at my local library. They were doing a book sale for old books and books that were donated, and I got quite a stack, but it only sent me back $15, but I'm just gonna run through these books really quickly. The first being Les Miserables by Victor Hugo, next Revolutionary Road by Richard Yates, and then I picked up One Day by David Nichols. Then I was surprised to find all 3 of these books in new condition. They are The Kite Runner, Sarah's Key, and Little Children. And then I picked up Eclipse and Breaking Dawn, which are the final 2 books in the Twilight series by Stephanie Meyer. And then my friend pointed out this book and I was really excited. It is The Tales of Beetle the Bard. I also picked up The Hunger Games, 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher, True Believer by Nicholas Sparks, The Host by Stephanie Meyer, City of Glass by Cassandra Clare, and finally the book that got me most excited at this book sale, Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, which only set me back $2. This thing's like 15 bucks on Amazon and I found it at the book sale for $2. I freaked out. So those are all the books I purchased this month. I'm not even going to attempt to pick them all up for a thumbnail picture. You guys can just imagine that in your mind. Like always, I will go ahead and leave my social media information in the description below, including my Goodreads. Feel free to add or follow me there. And if you liked this video, please feel free to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And until next time, happy reading!